Are you wondering what supplements may actually help you sleep better? Well, today I'm going to share with you 7 supplements that can help you sleep better. So let's jump right into it. The first one is melatonin. This is really my go-to. One of the reasons is that it's naturally produced by your own body. You have a small gland in your brain that will produce melatonin. It is associated with managing your circadian rhythms and helping have sleep at night. It's associated with helping with multiple body functions, including sleep. Now, one thing contrary to popular belief is that if you supplement with melatonin, people believe that it will either suppress your own body's production of melatonin, either based on the dose or how long you take it. Neither one of those are true. So if you take a higher dose of melatonin, that would not suppress your own body's production, nor taking it for an extended period. So there's no risk of injuring or not making your own melatonin because you're supplementing with it. Now that said, 3 to 10 milligrams is a typical dose to help with sleep. Really what it's doing is teaching your body that it's time to rest and it's time to go to sleep. Works best if you take it an hour before you go to bed. Sometimes if you take it right before you go to sleep, you'll get what I call sleep hangover, where it's hard for you to wake up. That does happen. Actually, just exposing yourself to light would help, because that will at least turn off your body's own production of melatonin. Another way that you can use melatonin is actually help with jet lag. Now, actually I will give you an example where I've used it. So I had went on a trip to Spain, and so the time difference is about 9 hours. They're 9 hours ahead. So what you want to do is take a very small dose at the time that you would normally go to bed the day prior to you leaving. So let's say that for me, I'm going to go to sleep 10 p.m. Pacific time. I would take it at 7 in the morning in Spain the day prior, small dose, 0.5 to 1 milligrams. Following day, when I actually am going to sleep at 10 p.m., I would take a much higher dose of 5 to 10 milligrams, and that will definitely shorten the time feeling jet lag, which if you experience it is not good. The next supplement is magnesium. Magnesium really works to help relax your body. There are different forms of magnesium. I recommend ionic magnesium, which Natural Calm is a brand that helps provide that for you. So this is something, again, you're going to take an hour before you go to bed. Works very well. It can have a laxative effect, so be mindful of that. Now, it's not going to make you have an issue while you're sleeping, but it will help promote gut motility. Next supplement is glycine. Glycine is amino acid, and actually turns out to be a neurotransmitter. It is neural. It is an inhibitory neurotransmitter. So what that means, it turns things off in the brain. So again, we want you to relax and try to get to sleep. You want to take this 30 minutes to an hour before you go to bed. Ideally, even though it can be further from your sleep time, it will help you rest. You want to take up to 3 grams as a supplement. Now, another option would be actually using sugar-free Jell-O at night. It's going to have a good amount of glycine in it as well. If you're looking for some type of dessert that is healthy and not going to interrupt your sleep, this would be a good choice. Number 4 is L-theanine, and so this is actually a substance found in green tea. What it does is it can increase your alertness without stimulating you, but also can cause relaxation. So really well if you take it an hour or 2 before night. Dose that works a lot. A dose that works for most people would be 100 to 200. Number 5, tryptophan. So this is amino acid famously found in turkey. So yeah, it can make you sleepy. Basically is a precursor to serotonin, which actually helps make melatonin as well. And so this is something you would take an hour before bedtime. Typical dose can be anywhere from 100 to 500 milligrams. So you have to play with it a little bit to find out the right dose for you. The next one is 5-HTP. And so 5-HTP is also a amino acid, and it is also used to make serotonin. Now, the difference between this and tryptophan is that this one is able to go directly into your central nervous system, where the tryptophan will need something to help it get in there. So if you try tryptophan and it didn't really work for you, this would be one to try. Dosing is a little less, so 50 to 100 milligrams works for most people. Now you can try a little bit higher, an hour or so before bedtime. The last one is California poppy seed. Probably the easiest way to take this one is with a tea. Works well at helping you fall asleep as well as staying asleep. It does have some chemicals in it that will, again, settle down your nervous system. And I would take this hour, half hour before I was anticipating going to bed. If you found any of this helpful, please share it or like this video. If you have other questions, please comment below.